Okay, today we're going to make naan, and that's anyway just a flat bread. So let's get started. We've got wet ingredients and dry, and here I have half a cup of water, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and I'm going to put 1 package of active dry yeast. Now my water is warm; it's not hot, because if you put yeast in the real hot water, you'll kill it. Give this a quick little stir. Set that aside. Let it see that it foams up. Now my dry ingredients, I have 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of salt. We'll mix this up. Okay, now I have 2 tablespoons of melted ghee. Remember the ghee we made? Anyway, there it is. It turns into a solid, so to use it I got to melt it. Just throw it in the microwave for a little bit. I've got 1½ cups of plain yogurt. Now this has been sitting out, so it came up to room temperature. It's been sitting out 4 or 5 days. It'll be okay. I've just been sitting out a couple hours to warm up. Now we're going to mix this in. Okay, my yeast is foaming, so we'll go ahead and we'll add the yeast in the water. Mix it up. Okay, now that's what I'm looking for. It's a nice wet dough. Anyway, we're gonna let this rest for about 15 minutes. Okay, our dough has been resting for about 15 minutes. Take our plastic off. First thing I'm gonna do, put a little oil on my hands. Keep it from sticking, hopefully. Now, I've got some extra flour here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab some of this in this balls. And we're going to put these over here in another bowl, and we're going to let these set for about 15 minutes. Okay, I got a little flour here on my surface. I got my balls here. Now these are still wet, so we're going to need to put a little more flour on them. We're going to kind of press them out in a disc. Okay, now we're going to take our little disc. We're going to put them out here on our, well, first, let's put a little more flour here. I'm going to kind of press these out. Could use a rolling pin, but I don't want it that thin. Alright, we've got some more melted ghee here. Brush on here. Looks like I need a better brush. Turn it off. Now for the garlic naan, I have ghee with melted with garlic in it. Yeah, pretty ingenious, isn't it? So you can spread that out. And we'll kind of mash this in. got a nice flat pan here, and it's hot, starting to smoke a little bit. Put our naan down. Now I'm going to get a pan ready. I'm getting it from the oven. I got the broiler on in the oven. This pan just came out of the oven. It's hot. See how it's starting to bubble up a little bit? That's good. Okay, now this is brown on the bottom, and we're bubbling up on the top. So I'm going to transfer this to the broiler now. Okay, we finished our naan. Now one thing I do want to warn you about is be ready, because you kind of got several steps going and you're putting it on this, you're putting it on that. I think the naan looks really nice. It's flexible. It's got a nice color on the bottom. And we'll try this garlic naan. See me?
Yes.
All right, there we go. That's good.